I think that's the genius of it, is because it was, you know, and at first I wanted to give credit to Shia, but you can't because of his motives. But he unintentionally created a very good art project which brought a lot of people together with a lot of differing opinions, and there's nothing more valuable than that. And as soon as I realized the full potential of something like this, I was like, holy shit, because our culture is in desperate need of both sides, or whatever sides, all the dimensions coming together and you know, collaborating and arguing. We need to argue, we need to debate, we need to fucking yell at each other our points of view and logically dictate and fucking, you know, we need to discuss things on a level that's not just labeling people and throwing them in a pigeonhole for you to dismiss and put yourself in an echo chamber. We need the people to come on the field of battle and discuss the problems that face our country, because that's the only way that we're ever going to fix things. So I thought it was amazing that people were there from the right wing, but at the same time I'm glad that people from the left were there too, because we need to talk about these things. And it's so funny that it ended up uniting people on the right, because nobody, especially I think feel in the left-wing politics, like they don't expect people that aren't middle American hillbillies to have right-wing beliefs, you know, and that's the true irony and hilarity of what goes on, is that it's definitely not what they expect. The people in power, the people that control things, it's a movement that's truly subversive, because I feel like the forces that be cannot predict something like this, unless the CIA all along has been perpetuating memes on poll to get our youth into the right wing because they have a more authoritarian approach on things. Maybe they did. Maybe they infiltrated successfully 4chan and have made people think the opposite of what is true, and has made them driven farther to the right wing to support the mercenary, predatory, colonial agenda. I don't know. Mimetic culture is definitely intelligent. I think there was a girl who came onto the stream related to Uncle Chang, because I know that the Facebook group for Uncle Chang involved Uncle Chang and 2 other people, and I think one of them was this girl. I'm not quite certain, but she had a mask on, a hat on that was, you know, like a bank robber, ski mask, and she was saying something like that the left wasn't as funny as the right, and that's why they were losing the battle, you know, something like that.
Are you talking about the Chang video on Facebook?
No, it wasn't the Chang video, but on Chang's page there was this girl who went up to the stream as well. It was basically like, guys, you're not funny right now. If you're gonna battle these guys, you need a sense of humor, and that's what the right wing has that the left does not have, is a sense of humor. It's much easier to make friends with people that have a sense of humor than people who are going to get pissed off if you say any one wrong thing. And of course the mimetic culture of sort of a jaded, disenfranchised kind of black-pilled culture that involves a chance where it's a lot of, we've seen it all, we've heard it all, we've, you know, rubbed one out to it all.
Yeah.
We've done all our share of sick, nasty shit. We've seen it all, and then we're ready to draw conclusions. Whereas a lot of people, very much in our eyes, are still virgins in a lot of ways with what they think and what they've been exposed to compared to us.
Right.
And in that way, it's your friends in jaded adultery, you know, debauchery. Your friends in arms of subversive shit, and that's a very empowering feeling.